I wanted it raw. I called a guy over and I was very explicit with what I wanted. I wanted it raw and I wanted him to nut inside me when he finished. He said absolutely can do, and we got to it. After such a curt conversation, I let him do some romancing. He kissed me slowly, trying to warm me up, but I was already buzzing like a motor, ready for more. However, patience is a virtue, so I calmed down and let him flirt with me. He kissed the side of my throat as he reached under my shirt and unhooked my bra. He pushed off both garments and then kissed my pillows, laying me on my back to flirt with my nipples. He smiled at me, and it was so genuine. I ended up laughing, and he did too. I laughed as he unzipped my jeans and tugged them off my hips, and I giggled as he tore my panties down and pressed his fingers to my kitty. I was already slick, but I liked the expression on his face as he pressed his fingers inside of me. He watched my face, waiting for a reaction, and we ended up locking eyes until his fingers sped up and I broke away first. I made a noise in frustration at being the first one to break, but I was the only one with fingers up my kitty. I pushed his shirt off his shoulders and unzipped his pants. He kicked out of them, and he let me grab his thing and kiss the head of it. He was thick and girthy, and he filled my hands completely. My mouth was practically watering over his thing as he climbed over me. I spread my legs and wrapped them around his waist as he leaned down and flirted with my kitty with the head of his thing. He smeared my juices along his thing before dipping inside of me. I gasped, gripping his shoulders as he eased into me. He was a lot bigger than I had assumed, and it took a couple moments to adjust to his girth, but once I had, my eyes were wide and I couldn't stop smiling. He kissed me and gave a push of hips, and my smile faded as I sounded in feels. He powered into me, pushing into my kitty with his raw thing. I cried out his name, screaming his praises as I dug my nails so hard into his back I drew blood. He buried his face in the side of my neck, kissing me and telling me how good my kitty was. "Don't stop!" I begged as I held onto him with all my strength as he hit into me. However, I knew there was no force in the world that could have stopped him now that he was inside of me. I threw my head back and it fell off the bed. I stared at the room upside down as he powered into me, laying kisses on my exposed throat. I screamed as I came. He followed shortly after me, his hips jerking to a stop as he nutted inside of me. I sounded as he filled me up, his marbles twitching as he unloaded every drop inside of me. What can I say? I'm a greedy little juice lover.